going to call this the Watermelon series, and I'm going to be doing 5 different soaps with watermelon themes, possibly 6 soaps, but I'm going to do this same intro video for at least these because there are so many pieces that I'm going to be making at the same time for different soaps that they do have a lot of overlap. Like I spent the last few days drawing pictures, coloring, talking to my kids, because I was going to go with a traditional watermelon soap, but I thought, you know, let's have some fun with it. So I've got 2 teenage daughters. I talked to them, they gave me some ideas, and we'll get there just in a second. But I have, like I said, I've got a lot of overlap where I'll be making pieces with kind of little mini batches of soaps that will go into it. So like with soap dough. So I was up till midnight last night and then working again on soap dough designs. I haven't cleaned up my mess yet, but these are going to be going into different loaves of soap, and you can see they're different lengths depending on what I'm going to be doing. These are not going to be full batches. I usually make, like, my full batches are 20 to 24 bars. I know people make bigger ones than that, but that's what I like to do. But anyway, these are going to be just smaller batches, 8 to 10 bars of soap for each one, because they are very labor intensive. And I've been working on these, gosh, I've been brainstorming for a while now, but actually pen and paper for the last 3 days. I've got a whole bunch of notes that I have for the steps I'm going to take, because like I said, I'm going to have to kind of go back and forth with the different ones. So lots going on. The fragrances I'm going to be using are, I've got 3 from Brambleberry. I've got watermelon sugar, cucumber melon, and then cucumber melon candle and soap. They do smell a little bit different. Now the candle and soap one, that can be obviously used in both candle and soap. They do have a little bit different scents. One of them's a bit earthier to me, so I want to see what they smell like individually, and then I'll do some mixes. I was told that black raspberry vanilla mixed 50-50 with cucumber melon makes an excellent watermelon scent, so I'm going to try that as well. And then for that last batch, I'll probably do some type of a mix. So this will be kind of an intro video for each one, and then now I'm going to talk about the soap that I'm going to be making today. My second soap, I'm kind of going with a Cutie Melon. I think this will be really fun. I want to go with brighter colors, and I'm going to do, these are not to scale, but I'm going to use my typical loaf molds, and that'll make 10 bars of soap. So this is a little over 10 inches, 26 millimeters long, and I have 2 watermelons that I'm going to do, and let me grab those real quick. I have the circle column molds, so I basically not cut it in half, but just use half of it kind of as a mold. I'm working on the watermelons now, and I did these out of soap dough, so I have the rind, and then I have the white on the inside, and then I will pour the red with, right here I have the mouths that are done. I've got 2 mouths, and then I have the eyes there. So I have 2 of these that I will be pouring, and then I'm going to do just some fun little polka dots. I'm gonna have a bright yellow background, so this will be a really bright soap, and I've got some kind of a turquoisey green that I'll put in there for polka dots, and then some pink. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish that up, and we'll come back when it's time to pour on that one. Okay, I'm ready to do the final pour on the Cutie Melon soap. I'm excited about this one. Well, I'm excited about all of them. I'm gonna be using the watermelon sugar fragrance, and this one, it smells so good. It really, really does. But I'm going to use that one for this one. It does discolor to a little bit of an off-white, but that's okay because I'm going to be using yellow in the base, so I don't need like a super pure white with this one. I have my watermelons made, and you can see I cut off the edges of them, and there's one that's so cute. I think it's going to be really fun. The color that I used for this, it's kind of a bright bubblegum pink. It's Material Girl from Nurture Soap, but I didn't use quite as much. So here is, if you can see it, that color right there, that's the actual color it should be at the full usage rate. But a lot of times when you get a pink and you use a little bit of it, it looks more like Pepto-Bismol, and I didn't want that. I still wanted a bright, fun pink instead of like a soft pink. So this is really cool looking, and I think it'll look really good against the yellow. I'm going to be using Full Throttle from Nurture Soap. I have not used this before. It's obviously very bright, and I mixed it in. I did a little bit of water instead of oil here, and you can see how bright that is. I'm probably going to do about half of this and see what the batter looks like, because I want it to be bright, but I don't want it to be so shocking and neon that it overwhelms the embeds in there. Okay, I think I've got everything ready to go. Like I said, this is going to be 1 loaf of soap. I will save these for a different soap. I'm not going to do anything special with the top, so I'm going to do the batter, add the color in, add my fragrance in, and then I'm going to go ahead and pour it. I don't know if I'm going to try to set these in there flat, or if I'm going to try to maybe do them curved, like kind of an angle. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll find out once I start making it. But all right, let's go ahead and get ready.